All right, so we're gonna get into it. We don't have too many DPSs left. Um, we've done Godku, Kefla, Vegito, Broly, Oob. Um, we've done Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We've done Bojack. We've done Daima Goku. We've done Kale. So that leaves us with top uh 18 Gammas, Trunks, Super Saiyan Goku, Piccolo, and Dabura, which we will be doing Dabura today. Um, so Dabura has his passive being Demon's Domain. It's an ability that petrifies enemy heroes. The petrification gauge, which you can see beneath the character model of your enemies, specifically the Goku in this video here. The petrification gauge increases when the enemy is hit with certain powered up skills or rush attacks, or whenever the enemy is in your blue circle that you can see around Dabura. It will the gauge will deplete whenever they use a vanishing step, so their circle. If you're playing on PlayStation, or if they are not nearby you for a certain period of time. When the petrification gauge is full, your rush attack changes to Stone Spit, and it will petrify them, basically stunning them, and you will deal more damage to them. Um, the third hit of your rush attack will fill the petrification gauge up more. Uh, which by the way, very very short range on the rush attack. Your skill 1 is an unavoidable attack. I don't know why they say that. It basically just means that he is going to do an AoE near you. It does a lot of damage to the person, but more importantly, it fills up the petrification gauge more than anything else, and it actually fills up the petrification gauge more if it is more empty. So you want to use this first usually. Um, it also gives you HP and can get a damage buff and shorten its activation time if you vanish first. So if you press circle beforehand. Uh, but as you can see here, it's also like his big execution move whenever they are already petrified. Your spears, you throw a volley of spears. It is one spear at level 1, so don't expect you to be throwing 3 whenever you're very early in the game. It applies no vanishing step and gives you a movement speed buff whenever you are moving towards them. Your flame, it applies movement speed down and it fills your petrification gauge whenever it hits. It also applies burning, which means passive damage, but the passive damage is very low, so you're not going to be very dependent on that. So this one, it will just fill their petrification gauge by anyone that's hit by it. Not 100%, but still a lot more than a lot of your other attacks. All right, that's pretty much it. So let's get into a game, and hopefully we can do pretty well. This character is not in the meta. He's the best that he has been, but he is still not great. So let's see how we do. All right, so we just got into a match where you've got hammers. So love to see it. It's definitely not the worst fucking one. You want to go down low with Dabura because him playing against technicals is not amazing. He tends to do better against tanks since they have more health. He is definitely very good against a lot of tanks, especially God Vegeta. Actually, he is a very good counter to God Vegeta. Funny story. This is my second attempt at making this video, as the last time I tried, my first match I struggled with the character, and I tried to make it go a little bit longer, but unfortunately all I was able to show off was how bad he is in the late game, which is the most unfortunate part in this character, is that he falls off towards the end of the game. The second game, I did manage to do exactly what you're supposed to do with Dabura, but it unfortunately was over. They surrendered within 5 minutes, and I didn't feel like that was enough time to really show off what the character could do. And in the third match, I was on the same team as the guy I was playing against in the first match, and he stole all of the XP because he's playing God Goku, and he refused to let me play down low, which I should have went up top, but like I said, Dabura's not very good up top. You really want to play him down low. Um, but between stealing all of the XP and refusing to play up top like the God Goku here, who is being a like actually trying to help and play as a team, uh, it just led to the match just having nothing. We just kind of got diffed by the look at that, we got the stun off. They're already very low, as you can see. Alright, look at that, we've got 2 kills already. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. Go ahead and do that. You also don't want to be afraid of using your ult. Because his ult is very much a execution ult for like for characters. It doesn't really do much against bosses, actually. Oh, we tried there. We probably should have recalled, but I wanted to try and like see if we could try and defend. But we should have just depended on our Vegeta. But overall, I don't think this match is going bad. I think we're doing relatively well, actually, all things considered. But the Vegeta does want to push very heavily, but like, and that's not necessarily a bad thing for us. I just wish he would wait on us because, at the end of the day, we are a character that benefits very heavily from the early game, and he is trying to solo 2 people, so it's like, all right, there we go. They no longer have their 17 for this. It is hammer, so like we don't really need to play this. We're technically playing the game wrong, but like I'm not worried about playing the game correctly, to be completely honest with you. Alright, let's get a max Gekishin burst on this. Alright. We got another kill there. Get our level 8. We need to be going for this boss, but nobody on our team seems to really be worried about it. So I'm trying to just help the Boo where I can. Yeah, I don't know why you're ulting me, my dude. I don't know, why are you... Okay. Yeah, I just... I to say that I get a little peeved at these games would be a lie. Everybody does, like, it just is what it is. I definitely shouldn't, because like it's not like we're doing bad right now. And like with this character, you'd kind of want to like make sure that you play the game very quickly. Oh. We were 2v1ing there. I should have been paying more attention to my health, or I should have ulted on her. But it's all good because they are very low, so I think that Vegeta takes that tower. But unfortunately, our top lane is not defending. But they are not really doing anything either, so... I've got a cat in my lap as well, so I'm sitting very uncomfortably. So we're going to level up our skill 1. I like to level up the skill 1 first. I feel like it's much better. But the spears are probably the best way to go. Like, the spears in general are very good. Uh, so we're going to take this hammer. Bink, bink, bink. Get this. Alright. Now we could stay here. And low-key we should. Yeah. Like I said, you kind of want the game to be over faster with this character anyway. So... But you can see how, like, this character kind of plays. Damn, he's going to get away. I should have ulted on him, but it's fine. See? And there we go. Just like that. We're going to go handle this Super Saiyan 3. There you go. Another kill in the books. And another one. We could probably get one more. Oh, I just wasted that. I thought it was going to be in range. We're just going to build up the thing passively. See if we can... Alright, we've got immunity frames. And that's a team kill. There we go. Finally able to show off the character properly. Cool. Dabura has his uses. He's very good against tanks. He's very good against the current tank because the current tank pulls him. One sec. So that was Dabura. We got 19 kills. So that's probably my best ever Dabura game. I'm glad that we finally were able to get a decent Dabura game. And yeah, he's good against Vegeta. God Vegeta, which makes him like pretty high on the tier list compared to most strike characters, but he's still not the best. You would get more value playing most other DPS, to be completely honest. But that's Dabura.